Alright, I'm starting early today because the servers are going down for maintenance, I think at 9 my time. So, normally we do our Taurens and then some stuff after that, but what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do my stuff before, which is just leveling some alts. I'm going to work on my Tauren a little bit, or my, excuse me, my Pandaren. And then, once the team gets around this morning, we'll see who's available today, because I know it's Valentine's Day weekend. Um, but we'll probably do some, might do some dungeons or something. We'll see what we see here in a bit. But I'll move over to the Tauren here in about an hour. Our normal start time is at 8, which is about an hour and 15 minutes. But in the meantime, I want to do some more of my monk. So the last time we played, I met this
I do not have a target.
this horde group down in the forest. Oh, am I level? I'm level 10 already, aren't I? I can use a mount. Yes, or am I not level 10? I am level 10, but they won't let me use a mount yet. So probably because we have to like join a faction first. Interesting. Alright, I need to get tigers and collect bamboo. God, the music here is amazing. What's up, Farrell? Oops, sorry, Pangolin. I need more bamboo. Bye-bye, tiger. That's such a cool ability. I need some more bamboo. There's some bamboo over there. Alright, come here, kitty cat. Alright, just a little more bamboo and we're done. Oh, there's some right up here. And the last two. Oh, there's just one. Sorry, I can't count. Alright, so we're back up here to the camp. So these are the Horde guys I met. Well, first I'll talk to the Hermit. The survivors are in your debt, monk. Level 14.
Strength and
The
honor.
Horde does not back down from a fight.
The Horde stands by you. Well met, Pandar.
Dislodge the Alliance ship. We need to find our engineer.
The Horde stands by you.
Let's go find this engineer. Maybe getting this thorn removed won't be as hard as we thought.
Excuse me. Well, optimistic. I appreciate your optimism. Excuse me. I didn't realize he would actually make the run all the way there, so they must just automatically phase if they get a certain distance from you, because they definitely run faster than you can.
What up?
Korga sent you, eh?
Be good.
We can help you, but we need explosives.
Keep it real.
The greatest virtue is the will to act.
We need to kill some of the darkened horrors. I forget what this one was. Oh, that's like a knockdown. That's right. Guess these are the little bits we need. Morning, morning, Babylonia. Pick it up. I have the sleeps. I can tell you one thing I'm gonna do after we wrap up this morning. Because I'm doing this, and I'm gonna do the Tauren, and then I'm going back to bed. I'll definitely go sleep another couple hours. The having so many cats thing is it's real. Yeah, we got an hour still. Yeah, totally. I just hopped on early this morning because since the servers are going to shut down, normally I would stream from our start time for like 2 or 3 hours, but since the servers are going to be down this morning at 9,
To act
I
is
figured I could jump on and
always
get
now.
at least a couple hours in.
Yo! Have a good one.
I'm with you.
I'm sure you already won't love this plan, but it's the only plan we've got. We need to speak to Delora Lionheart next. Well, am I ever going to meet the Alliance? Because people have told me you have to pick a faction. And right now I've only been doing stuff with the Horde. Or is it going to be a thing where we fix the ship and at the end of it they're like, you get to choose where you'd like to go. Guess we'll find out.
I need to get closer.
Oh, did he get me? Did he find me? He found me. How are we getting in there? I guess we're not. There's... Oh, it's charging, honey. Sorry, you can just grab it. She's getting her phone, I promise that's all it was. Paladin says it works like it does the Dracthyr and Demons at the very end of the intro quest line. You get to choose one or the other. Cool.
I like a friendly
Oh, she
face.
made coffee, didn't she? That smells delicious. I'm gonna have to go get... I may have to go get some coffee.
You have our favor, Pandaren. You are welcome
So
among
now
us,
we're at the
Pandaren.
Alliance camp. Okay. We still have
I
men
like
on
a
the
friendly
ship.
face. You are welcome among us, Pandaren.
Cover medical supplies.
Speak up.
And defeat tormentors.
White Tiger watch over you.
White Tiger. I should probably be checking because that might have been better than what I'm wearing. Might be. I can't change it anymore. Yeah, that was better than what I'm wearing. Okay, cool. Oh, I have to carry him back? Hold on. Injured soldier. Dude, this is kind of cool. Where am I supposed to deposit him? Okay, automatically deposits him here. Man, I must be pretty strong to have, like, manhandled him under one arm. Like a sack of feed. Wonder if I could get two at the same time. We're gonna go find that in a minute. Yes, yes, Kel. Coffee. Coffee is needed. Can I get two of those in one go? Let's try. Nope, it only lets me get the one. Well, I've not played Demon Hunter or Dracthyr, so I still have no frame of reference. I do have a Demon Hunter created for when I do the Legion expansion. right. I'm getting the feel of the monk. It definitely like opens up a little bit. I mean, most classes do. You start getting to 10, 15. Speaking of Dune, second movie's just around the corner. And I gotta say that I did not realize that Dune Awakening was as far along as it is. The fact that they're rolling into more frequent and bigger beta tests is pretty good. I know we're having fun with Enshrouded right now, and I'm honestly kind of sincerely hoping that the timing works out so that we would be able to roll from Enshrouded into Dune Awakening. That would be cool.
I need to target something.
If
first.
Dune Awakening is good enough, like if I'm having enough fun, I will be happy to pay for like a server and host it. Because if the story's good and the game's good, I can easily lose myself, you know, a couple times a week just going in and just, bye-bye world, I'm gonna go play, I'm gonna go live on Arrakis for a couple days out of the week. It's gonna be very interesting what they do with that. It's looking really, really good. I'm still nervous about the PvP until they confirm that there are separate PvE servers.
You are welcome among us, Pandaren. I like a friendly face. You have our favor, Pandaren.
I think I'll do Touch of the Tiger.
What do you need? Enough of that.
One of the escaping sailors just spotted ice in the wreckage of the ship facing an enormous
Goodbye.
beast. Oh, we're gonna have to go help save the day. Capone says Legion expansion's hard. You don't get new weapons from leveling or quests. Interesting. Bubbly says if it's like Conan, I see no reason to believe it won't be. PvP is fully toggleable in the private server interface. That is really good to know, Bubbly. Because I could see that being, you know, a really cool PvE experience for, you know, like a multiplayer, like what we're doing with Enshrouded, but, you know. I know you've done it before with Exiles in the past. I've never gotten in, but I'm having a lot of fun in Enshrouded.
It's even stronger than it looks.
And I love Dune way more than, you know, I know Dune pretty well as an IP compared to like
I'll keep him busy
Shrouded.
while you handle him.
I have to get the ads.
I need a target.
Bearing him down. Keep it up.
Got
don't
him.
know what I would have done without you. It's good that you came.
Alright. Alright, there's a
Discipline
turn in.
and practice lead us to our
Your skills
full
in battle are
potential.
unquestionable.
Hello, friend.
Wait, what? How could you be so reckless? Blowing the ship is insane. That could kill Shinzensu. Alright, remove. We need to think of another
It's
way.
good to see you. She may kill Shinzinsu if we let him go through with this. Come with me, quickly. Gee, stop! This is reckless and stupid!
Asa, this is our only option. We blow the ship free, then we heal his wound. We have no other solution.
If you stop this, then maybe we can come up with one.
So we just wait until we think of something? Shinzinsu is dying. Doing nothing risks everything.
Doing this risks everything.
I'd rather die knowing that at least we tried.
Gee, if this is what you must do, I will not stop you. But we could lose everything. I hope you are right.
Cowabunga!
Asa.
River of blood.
He is dying.
His wounds can be healed.
I hope you can forgive yourself for what you have done to him.
Dark side. Well, it is a kind of a shitty
It's
situation.
good to see you.
Now we have to save him.
Welcome.
We need to gather the healers and close the wounds.
We'll cover this front. You keep my priests safe.
You handle the boost, we'll handle the wound. Okay, so is that counting? Protect the healers. Oh, I see the yellow dots are probably where I need to go to fulfill my objectives here. Cauterization. Okay.
I cannot attack that. I do not have a target. I need a target.
How many of these do we do? I'm not quite sure. Oh, I guess we're just looking at the. I guess we're filling the green bar. Okay.
We stand by your side, friend. This battle is not yours alone.
Probably need to be back inside this radius, though. Alright, that green bar is almost filled.
It's good to see you.
The flow of blood is stopping. I knew it would work.
It's working. The wound is closing.
So don't be all upset anymore, are ya?
We risked
Era,
everything,
whatever her
but
name
we
was.
did it. Shenzhen Su will be okay.
Ira, I think is what it was. Suddenly she doesn't have subtitles. It's weird.
I'm with you.
Return to the Temple of Five Dawns. A cart is waiting to take you there.
I bear your presence only as a kindness to our new allies. Do not push me, human.
Stand down, Torin, before I put you back in chains.
So this is a foreshadowing because, you know, this makes the Alliance not look like good people. I don't know. Do I go Alliance with this guy or do I go Horde with this guy? I've done Alliance for like all my characters other than my Tauren. I didn't know that the pandas could be either or. On Twitch, Volvino was saying, I hope Funcom incorporates some of the functionality of the server management mods for Conan Exiles, because being able to use in-game scripting tools to build encounters for players, create NPC vendors, etc. was mandatory for server managers with large populations to entertain and support. I mean, it makes sense if you have a big enough population on your server, and if you have the, you know, the capacity to be that server manager. Yeah, the Horde's not always good. The Alliance isn't always good either. Horde's done some pretty scummy stuff. Like, the Plague is just horrific. Like, the undead crap. You there. Are you awake? Yeah, for the burning of Teldrassil. Yeah, for real. I think I'll stick Alliance. I'm pretty happy with my Alliance choices. I like Ironforge and Stormwind. Excusez-moi.
Forget injuries.
You have
Never
saved
forget
Shenzhen Su.
kindnesses.
You make an old master
Where
proud.
you pass,
These new
greatness
allies have shed light on a great and important thing. It is not just Shenzhen Su that is ailing, but all of the land beyond the clouds. The world needs healing, and I think that you should be the ones to heal it. I would like you, G, and Isa to leave and bring your strength and wisdom to the world. These Alliance and Horde have different ideals, but at the core of both lies noble intent. I will leave the choice of who you wish to accompany to you. So is there a fundamental... So,
You've all accomplished a
in most of the
great
expansions
thing
I've played
in
so
saving
far,
Shenzin's
the
soul.
Horde leveling
You
experience
do
is
us
completely
all
different from the
proud.
Alliance leveling experience. Is that still the same with
It
Mists of
seems
Pandaria?
your
Are there
journeys
like different
are
leveling
not
zones for the
done.
Horde and different
These
for the
new
Alliance?
allies of ours come from a broken world that could use our help.
Master Shang-Zi, I would like to accompany the Alliance back to their home.
What of you, G? Will you join the Horde in their journey back?
Yes. Perhaps that is for the best. I like what I've seen of them, and it sounds as though their world could use my help.
And you, my young student,
Alright, thanks, Antonio.
where will you
Cool.
go?
I'm gonna go get a coffee, and then I'll come back and make my decision. We'll do Alliance.
In time, all answers become clear.
I like a friendly face. You have our favor, Pandaren.
It is good to
I'm
see
ready to
you, my
decide.
student.
joining the Federation. I mean the Alliance. There's my mount. Giddy up. Oh, I'm finally riding the hot air balloon. That's cool. That is so awesome. So I gotta say, this looks impressive even for now, and to think that this was, what, 10 years ago or something? That's kind of crazy to think about.
Patience is the highest virtue.
Here we are in our new home.
It's good to see you.
Oh, somebody's got me. Thank you very much for the guild invite. It is our responsibility to spread the Tushui philosophy beyond the edges of the Wandering Isle, and there's no better place to start doing that than here in Stormwind City. Let's find out who their leader is. We need allies.
Let's get going. If we are going to be of any use out here, we are going to need allies.
What is the official mount of the Pandaras? Turtles? I don't see one. Or maybe I haven't earned it yet? I don't know. I don't seem to have like a racial mount. Yeah, see, I was looking and I don't see anything in here that's I don't appear to have a racial mount. Like the other ones always got racial mounts to start with. And this one does not appear to have that. Unless it's part of the quest and I just need to shut up and finish the quest. It might be part of the quest. I guess the other question I have is are there unique leveling zones for Pandara? For Pandaria? Someone said yes earlier, but it put me to Stormwind, so now I'm confused. No worries, Neil. Snowstorms suck. Better safe than sorry. I did put it up last night as of midnight, so the guild meeting video is up on YouTube, and I dropped a link in the announcements section of the Discord, so if you didn't get a chance, it's like 20 minutes, I think, something like that. So there's a lot of dialogue that I'm seeing here with the characters. You must be here to join the Alliance. Should be the dragon turtle? Okay, well maybe it's something that happens after we officially talk to the king here. Yeah, there's some cool pictures up in Discord for sure. I never did complete my outfit. I need like a hat and everything. Hutchie says, just came across your channel, loving it. Well, thank you very much.
For the Alliance,
If you're new, Hutchie, don't forget anybody else is new as well. I multi-stream on YouTube and Twitch, so you can choose where you watch live, but the day-to-day stuff happens on YouTube. All the game guides, reaction videos, etc. We do occasional Let's Chat streams and special events and stuff on Twitch as well, so there's a bunch of stuff that happens everywhere. Follow along in both places for the best of both worlds. Join the Discord, come join us in-game. We're on the Moonguard server. I normally stream noon Central Time, but on Saturday mornings I play my Tauren character I should say, the guild. This morning we started early though because the servers are coming down in a bit, so I wanted to get in a couple hours before the servers. Well, so we officially finished the intro.
Hello, friend.
And I guess my next question is, where do you go? Like, what is the purpose of the Pandaria expansion? Because I don't appear to have any follow-up quests. And it's leading me straight to Battle for Azeroth from here, which I don't want to do Battle for Azeroth. Or is it going to be like Cataclysm where I have to level up to a certain point and then I get access to some zones? I'm about to go Googling. Okay. Wasn't aware of that. I thought, that's a good point though. I guess it's a little different because what I did was I did the Pandaren intro, and it's the official intro that was there back in the day, but I guess that would have dropped you out. So the way you have to do it, since I'm on a live server, okay, makes sense. In which case, where did you guys say I could find a turtle mount? Buy one near the portals to the Cataclysm zones. That's over by the Ambassador and Chromie. Cause yeah, I don't appear to have a turtle mount. And if that's the official mount of the Pandarans, that's what I want to ride. Let's just use this for now. I'll start winding down soon anyway, so I can switch over to the Moo.
I do not have a target.
Oblivion says there should be a balloon and a vendor nearby
I need a target.
with tabards and stuff. That must be who you're talking about, that guy right over there. Pet trainer. Oh, is this the lady who does the
Good day to you. See you around.
I need to figure out how to do the battle pets, because I have on my list of content to create this year is to go through like the battle pet tutorial and learn all about battle pets. I haven't done it yet though.
What wisdom do you seek?
Okay, yeah, I totally have it, and this is where you buy it. Oh man, so there's all these different turtles. That's the black dragon turtle, the brown dragon turtle, blue, green, red. Oh, red's pretty fierce, man. Purple's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna go with the black one maybe. I don't know. Black's a little plain. You know what though? I don't know what color I want my transmog outfit to be yet, so I probably should just go with that for now. Oh, that one has a nose ring. That's I gotta be higher level to get those ones. Well, I'll come back when I've got a level or two.
Life is to be savored.
All right.
You have come to the right place.
Too bad the turtle doesn't swim. That'd be really cool. All right. I feel a little more respectable now. Although I'm holding invisible reins. All right, Chromie. Chromie. Select timeline. Wilds. I thought it was called Mist of Pandaria. Okay. Wilds of Pandaria. For 10,000 years, Pandaria's people have remained hidden in the mists. As Alliance heroes battle horde invaders upon these mysterious shores, an ancient evil is awakening to terrorize the land.
This is whatever you do not get between a Pandaren and their brew. It'll be unbearably painful if you do.
Please come to Stormwind Keep immediately for a briefing with King Varian Rin. We have received word of a conflict in the seas to the south and need the help of an experienced monk to assist in the investigation. This is what I was looking for. The quest to take me there. Once I'm where I need to go, I'll switch over. I still got about 30 minutes, but I don't like to be late, so I'll move over shortly. Ba ba ba. Well, that's good to know too, because I'll end up level locking this character as well at 60.
We've made a thorough inspection of the wreckage, Your Majesty. There is no sign of Admiral Taylor or his ship.
200 ships at my disposal, yet the one carrying my son goes missing. What of their last message?
Look at the difference in the cinematics, old school.
We have been drawn off course. Horde air fleet. Many casualties. Shipwrecked on an uncharted isle. But the White Pawn is accounted for. Repeat, the White Pawn is
This is when they were still using the character, the in-game character models.
If anyone's received.
Sir, the 7th Fleet
really
has
cool.
already been dispatched, but it could take weeks before it...
There's no time to waste. We'll send a small elite force to secure this new land and bring back my son.
Dun, dun, dun. There's nothing ooh-woo about that. Rel
Your
Nightwind.
mind on the mission.
Greetings, Stigwell.
I'm counting on you.
You heard the king. Admiral Taylor's last transmission came from somewhere in the southern seas. We'll begin our search from the air. Locating the Prince, the White Pawn, is our critical priority. Skyfire is fuel supplied and ready to depart. She and her crew idle in the sky just north of the harbor. Make your last preparations. Meet Admiral Rogers on the deck.
Back to your duties.
Do I just talk to him to go? Secure a flight. Yeah, where do I secure a flight from? It's not from him, it's somebody right around here. You, maybe? Oh, stop targeting. Ha!
You need something?
Yes, I need a flight to the Skyfire.
Have a good one.
I'm excited. It's a new adventure. That's the thing that's oh, we're going up. That's the thing for me is like I've done one of the things I love about Star Wars: The Republic is going and playing each one of the origin stories and getting 25-30 hours of gameplay out of that. I'm loving how I get to do that now with this game because I'm playing it, you know, as a new player in a 20-year-old game. So there's all these expansions that I just get to go, hey, I want to go do the story for that, and I don't have to worry about anything else. I don't have to give a shit about the transmog. I don't have to give a shit about the, you know, anything. It's just, hey, there's like 50, 60 hours of story right here. Go forth and enjoy. And just from a purely entertainment, you know, perspective, it's
This is the most
pretty
powerful
awesome.
ship in the fleet.
All right, ready to depart.
Show them what we're made of.
And I learned my last time walking campaign, I level locked at 59 because I thought it kicked me to Dragonflight at 60, but it actually kicks you at 61. So you can go ahead and just level lock at 60, which gets you all your level 60 abilities. So this time around, I'll go all the way to 60 before I level lock. And then this character will get parked. I doubt I will ever do anything with this character other than this expansion, just to use it for the storyline. I have no desire to play a monk. By the way, have you guys seen the screenshots that are going around Twitter right now of what apparently is the new earthen city coming from the War Within?
Fog. Nothing but
It's going to be the new
dense
capital
fog.
city, and it looks dope.
Land, starboard. I see ships.
Land and ships. Oh, they're firing at us.
Vessels. General quarters. Get our birds in the air. Clear the decks. Stations, people. Let's go to war.
What's the situation?
All right, here's the mission.
For the Alliance. Do your duty, soldier.
Unleash hell upon those orcs. Use a Skyfire gyrocopter.
Show them what.
Well, I probably have to do this really quick to get down on the ground. How am I at for time? If I log out, is it going to keep me here? I don't know.
What in blazes is this?
Admiral, we're seeing a significant native presence here. Ornate structures.
Cut the chatter, people. Eyes on the target.
Native structures and then a horde base.
You heard the Admiral. Concentrate fire on the Horde base. Begin your attack runs.
Oh, it's like a machine gun. And missiles. Oh, this is like, since when did I play a Vietnam War? Get to the chopper. Man, the big gun, the 50 cal.
Well done. No mercy.
Oh my god. The sound effect.
Use your torpedo rockets on those ships.
On which ships? These ships?
Confirm kill. Nice shooting.
Look at the look on my guy's face. He's like all... Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's just the distance. It just looks like he's snarling. I can't zoom in anymore to see if that's actually the case, but it totally looks like he's all like... Eh.
Pay him back. Hit him with everything you've got. That one's for Theramore. Any sign of the flagship down there?
Negative, Admiral. No sign of Captain Taylor or his flagship.
That's enough.
Look at...
All wings report
sound,
back.
it's like
Prepare for
Apocalypse now. Dun 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 dun. I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Victory in battle is the only path to peace.
So this is for the Mistweavers. That's interesting.
For the Alliance.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do back in Stormwind? I forgot to go to the guild bank and pick up bags and a regent bag. It's all good. And I forgot to set my bind point. Town is burning, the men are scattered. Get off, grab one of the parachutes and get down there. Yep.
Do your duty, soldier.
Alright, I'm assuming this is going to put me at the
Men,
place where I can get my
trained for this. You're among
waypoint.
the elite. You are Skyfire men. This is the ship that took them.
How do I control this? Do I not control this? No, it's... Oh, I guess I do.
You got something to report? You got something that needs fixing? What you need? I got the right tool for the job.
All right.
You got something to report?
That's a good enough place as any. There's no tavern nearby, but it's all good. Sort that out later. I need to go to the... I bet if we run down the road to the village... Hold that thought. I bet we can find a tavern down there. Unless it's phased and I have to do this first. That way I can get some rest XP going. Nothing funny, their corporation lecturing me on morals, Babylonia. God, the music is so good when you get into these little areas. Yep, looks like there's a tavern right up in here and a flight point. Is this the tavern?
Welcome.
Make this in your home.
May your days bring you joy.
Time for moo-moos.
Like Moo Man.
Yeah, I was indiscriminate in my 30-day thing last night. I just did a sweep. Some alts probably got cast into the flames of...
Yeah, I'll send her a message when we get down here. Let her know. I'm sure it's no big deal.
Yeah, I should actually post and let people know that too. Just so that there's a... I'll do that in the announcement.
I was just looking at the report. I'm like, he kicked one of my characters.
Anybody that didn't have like a tag, and those who did have tags, I was like, well, if you haven't logged in 30 days...
Normally I mark him as alt Lysandorian, but that one wasn't marked, so it's not your fault.
Yeah, no worries.
Not that I would hold it against you anyway, but it's just funny. You know, you get that whole, well, I never, you know, kind of thing going. He kicked me? I've got the vapors.
I'll do that in an announcement section. That way everyone just knows that potentially one of their alts got hit. Alright, I need to turn the in-game volume down. On that same topic though, Shokadez is here in chat. You got promoted, Shokadez. I know, because you're one of the names that was on my list this morning when I went through, so you got official member status.
Congo rats.
I think I did like, I don't know, I just did the names that I see the most frequently, but that does not mean that it's all the people who have been around the longest. It's just the people that I've seen. There's, I have no problems complaining about this live. They need better guild management tools, man. Like I've loved everything I've seen about this game, other than the guild management tools. They are lacking.
Like, yeah, it's okay to call that out. We're not ragging on anybody in particular.
No, I wish there was a way to see in-game, you know, join date, so that you could filter by how long someone's been around and active and everything else. And then I wish to hell there was a better way to do. I know, because Kel was like, "Can I please make an announcement about this?" And I was like, "Go for it." Which is the difference between, like, a lot of people don't have Discord tags that match their in-game name tags, and then there's also the issue of, well, maybe it matches their main character that they started playing with, but now they're 2 months into the guild or 2 weeks into the guild, and they've changed their main, but they forgot to change their Discord tag. I never know who the hell I'm talking to.
For real.
I keep my circle close. Go ahead.
No, just the way Discord, you know, sorts everything by latest post, just by default. So people will come in and they will ask, like, the same thing that was addressed yesterday. Like, they'll come in and they'll say, and this isn't anybody's fault, but this is just normal, like, guild stuff, where they come in and go, hey, I'm a longtime player and I'm coming back, but I'm open to playing anything. What does the guild need? And I'm like, oh my freaking God, I just answered that question yesterday.
Yeah.
It is what it is, you know.
That's the perfect example, man.
We sticking in this area today? I know we got some quest turn-ins or something. For the horde.
I was gonna wait and see who's around today. If we're missing anybody, we'll probably just go run some dungeons. That way we don't get too far ahead on quests.
Yeah, you'd have to ask Kel. I'm not sure which is worse, to be honest with you. Like, getting behind on quests or getting behind on levels, because dungeons give like 5 to 7 levels just in an hour.
Yeah, I'm honestly, I'd say we're getting to the point where it's probably better we'll just just get to 40 through dungeons or something because it's only gonna take a couple more sessions to get there if we do it through dungeons, and then see what we want to do next.
Oh, Mr. Renfail, that brings me to what was your original reason for doing this again? You were going to get to 40 so you could
unlock a bunch of Horde Alliance character or Horde side character races.
Sweet.
I got to unlock all of them. I only have the Mechanome left to do on the Alliance side. I've just been lazy about it because I'm never gonna play a Mechanome, but it's just content for the channel. Also, is there an achievement when you unlock all the races? I would assume there is.
You know, I don't remember. Maybe I don't remember. I have them all unlocked, but I don't remember if there was a special achievement or not.
I'll find out soon because that's gonna be like I'll work on that throughout the month of March. Is just starting to unlock the. That'll probably be March and April. It'll be like 2 months. Some of them are way more involved than the other ones though, because like some of them pretty short. But like the Dark Iron one, that was like 3 parts. Because they sent you into dungeons to like find pieces and go get this forge or forge master. I don't really remember. I just remember it was like split into 3 parts.
Yeah, that one was really cool. And then like the Void Elf one is nothing, you know. So it's like I don't.
Yeah. It's like 20 minutes and you're done.
Well, at the end of Legion, you actually had to complete a couple of big achievement like chains for a meta achievement, like a large one, like the Pathfinder for flying mounts, you know. So you'd be a couple of months of grinding to unlock all the different ones. But there was always a story at the end, and like you said, some of them are really involved, and other ones are just like, okay, here you go.
Good morning.
What's up, man? I'm gonna move this message over.
I will say that we unlocked the Nightborn as a guild in the other server, the Horde Guild. Just, you know, grouping world quests and stuff for a couple of months over the summer before the new expansion came out, Battle for Azeroth. And this Risen thing is the most fun I've had in an MMO since that time.
Can I
so
please?
Fun to play with guildies and stuff.
Dude, I gotta like jump in because this morning I literally and this is an hour ago. When I was getting the stream going this morning, I put it on my list to record today. Literally what you just said, your exact phrasing. This is the most fun I've had since. Because last night, in particular, like the raids have been fun and everything, but last night doing like the guild meeting and getting all those screenshots, and then like we had a really good like Wednesday night. There was like 2 or 3 mythical groups going. Last night there were 2 or 3 groups going. You know, I got nothing more to add to that. It's the best time I've had in a guild, in a game since, man, if I had to go back, I would probably say like the EverQuest 2 days. Because like Star Wars: Red Republic, I had fun, but it was a small group of people. Lord of the Rings Online, small group of people, but it was never like, we weren't, you know, it wasn't like 30, 40 people, like, you know, having 30, 40 people online at any given time is pretty cool. And then, you know, knowing that we've got 100 plus, like it's been pretty freaking awesome. And the gears are spinning, man, because there's like, I also love the fact that there's still a core group of people who are going off and doing things like, oh, we're gonna go do Enshrouded over here, we're gonna go do this over here, we're gonna look at this over here. The idea of, yeah, I'm happy, man. I got nothing more to add. Sorry, I derailed.
Not at all. I'd love to hear it. I feel exactly the same way. Like I said, the last time was right before Battle of Azeroth with Hoax, who graciously let me ride their coattails, and everybody did it at once to unlock the Nightborn. And then before that, it was probably EverQuest 1 because I missed out on the whole EverQuest 2 thing. Hint, hint, Kel.
Hey, has there been confirmation of what the rule set's going to be?
There is not, and I'm it's going to be something for this 20th anniversary.
Yeah, I'm genuinely I was gonna reach out to you last night, but I'm glad that we'll just do it here on the stream. Because I don't know what it's gonna be. I need to know more. but I'm tentatively interested if it's something that's only going to be like once or twice a week.
That's what I'm looking at, once or twice a week.
It's
right on the dot.
I love it.
If it's just a base game, and I don't know what they're doing, that's the thing. It's gonna be interesting to see with the rule set that they're doing. But just the base experience. If what was the timeline they did last time with was it Caladin or no? That wasn't the last one.
Paladin was way too long. It was like 3 months of classic.
Right, and that's the thing. Like, if you're only playing once a week, it could be okay. But if you're playing more often than once a week, 3 months is too long.
Yeah, it takes way too long for those people who are playing every day.
Because you can level up in like a week at most to level 50, and then there's nothing. I mean, once you've done Speak as a Dragon and you've killed the dragon, there is nothing left to do until they unlock a new thing. I'm intrigued to see what the rule set's gonna be. And once you see the guild management there, you're gonna love it, Babylonia, because the guild management features in EQ2 are so good.
I'm gonna learn it and then copy it right out and write it up in Lua and make it into a WoW add-on. That's what I'm gonna do.
I support that
as much as possible. Anyway, there is a WoW add-on that I got last night, and that's how I got this whole report today of what you did last night. It looks pretty cool. So maybe that's already done. Maybe the work is already done.
Sorry, Kelly, I didn't realize you were online. For some reason, I don't have. Oh, I know why. I wasn't looking at my chat. Has anybody heard from Maduros? I figured he might be on wife duty this weekend, because he's been absent the past couple of days. I think he might have got sucked into Valentine's Day vacation somewhere.
There are worse fates.
Me
and my honey are going to Puerto Vallarta next month for 4 nights and, well, 3 real days, but yeah.
You liked it enough, you're going back for twice. Go back for seconds. It's a good place.
I'm not going to lie, my inner punk rocker kind of revolts at the idea of being treated so well, but I had a great time there and everybody was lovely. I can't wait to go back.
It's also just such a beautiful location. The only thing living there, the only thing that I know of from long term, like if you wanted to live there at some point, they do have flooding issues. If you were in the downtown like area, if you're in the heart of the city, just because it's older and so they've got rivers that go through, not rivers, but there's waterways that go through town. And so when the heavy rains hit and the rain season comes in, that all floods. And every single year, it's like there's like 1 or 2 weeks out of the year where a bridge breaks down, whole area floods downtown.
I believe it.
That's really about it. And then the occasional hurricane, But as long as you've got a decently built structure and you just hunker down, that's not that. I don't want to say it's not a big deal. It is a big deal if it's a Cat 3 and above, because it can knock out power and stuff. And obviously every city has horror stories of like when the big one hit 15 years ago or whatever, and it like completely devastates everything for 5 years. But I think every location has potentially something, whether it's blizzards, earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes. Are there still windstorms in places like Kansas and Oklahoma, or have the fact that we've built a bunch of buildings now stopped that? I don't even know, because I haven't. That was just a random thought popped into my head.
I mean, I know they still get tornadoes occasionally, like every year. I mean.
Oh yeah, tornado season's bad there, but I remember that was one of the things when everyone was settling out west, was like huge. Because the winds would come across the plains and have nothing to stop them, so they would just turn into these gale force like tsunamis of air. And I don't know that is I don't know if that's a thing anymore because of all the cities and stuff that have come up around and built up. I'm gonna have to investigate that now because it's gonna drive me
That's
nuts.
an interesting. Yeah, my family's originally from Missouri, but we've been 3 generations out by the beach in California, so I have no fucking clue.
I live in Missouri, and wind can be a big problem.
Yeah.
There you go.
My my brother lives there. We go up technically we used to go up every year. We haven't been in a couple years, so I think we're going up this summer. What part do you live in?
The Boot Hill.
Okay, that's a different direction, but they're up in the Kabul area, which is west of St. Louis, towards like mashed between there and Springfield, which is a ways away from where you're at.
Oh yeah, I've been to Kabul a lot.
Korvac says the Dust Bowl kind of ended when they started to regulate agriculture and build windbreaks. See, that's what I would assume. I really want to dig into that now because I know nothing about that topic, but it just popped into my head this morning, so now I'm gonna have to go look it up. Well, I'd say I don't think Maduros is gonna make it, so excuse me. Let's just run a couple dungeons before the servers come down. Actually, you know what I should have done? I should have asked in the guild if anyone wanted to bring a horde character in level sync. Let me cancel that real quick. How do I? Never mind. Never mind. We'll do one with somebody. Oh, why did it give us Number Gone, like one of the longest dungeons?
Hey. Daylight's burning.
It's all good. This guy will probably blaze right through it. I don't think I've done this dungeon since Wrath Classic. Did he just yeet himself off the cliff?
Yeah, you're supposed to jump.
What's up, Boudreaux? I got some galoshes. There was a Shokuda says there was a parachute up there that we could have grabbed. I didn't know anything about that.
Parachutes are for the weak.
I haven't been in here in forever anyway. Yeah, Korvac. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, in fairness, Shoka just got promoted to member last night, so he's used to parachutes.
Kovac was mentioning something about level sync, and I actually got to test it out for the first time the other night with my brother and my nephew. That's a really cool feature. It's a little OP, kind of like mentoring in EverQuest 2, but it works, you know. It was nice being able to just go take my druid and just hang out with them and not have to worry about creating a brand new alt, you know?
Hell yeah. I think if anything, watching you go through the mythics the other night and then me do them last night has taught me there's plenty of hard content in this game if you want it. So not everything has to be less than.
Very true.
Being said, if we are wish listing things, I'd love to have all of the former expansions raids in Time Walker mode on a regular basis. That would be really great for my guild.
It would be great if we could just toggle it and be like, tonight we want to do time walking, flick a toggle, and then boom, we're doing time walking raids for the night. Like that would be pretty dope.
Yep.
Electric justice.
Interrupt.
Oh, my interrupt was too slow. Got him that time. Nice. Where's that turn in at? Did he just... Alright, he jumped again. There's the NPC turning right here.
Interesting. You have a great day now. Off and away.
I remember this on Wrath was so hard. This whole area going down in here. We wiped the first few times trying to get down in here. This place was rough. It's dark iron.
This place destroyed many a hardcore run too.
Ooh, what was that with the flight? Oh, I'm not gonna worry about that ring quest because that means we gotta go back to the machine.
Save me!
Where you at? Alright, I'll be back in a second. I ran with the tank. I didn't realize he was off ahead.
Oh, Jesus.
Somebody like trained the shit out of the group just now. Or something, I don't know. Yeah, it was the tank's ghoul that took off down the ramp when he jumped over the side. Just pulled all this shit.
I don't have time to look at anything. I'm just like...
I got a dollar that says the tank rage quits after this.
Alright, I gotta find your corpses. So, Kel, where are you at? Kel at all.
I'm at the top of the ramp.
I got Kel up. And... Okay, you should both have reses.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Yeah, the follower dungeon thing, Korvac, I think they'll end up adding long term. But it's not going to be for a while because that whole tech is just designed for the World Soul Saga. And they're putting Dragonflight as the de facto leveling experience soon, so... Makes sense that they're only doing it for Dragonflight and beyond right now.
I would imagine it gets a little bit lower priority too, because technically it is possible to run those solo after you out-level them for story. That being said, I'd love to have it all the way up. That'd be so great. The Alliance Captain from the newbie starter aisle. Just be in your tank for like the whole game, all the way up to, you know, the new expansion.
I don't remember what happens if one of those little bastards gets to us, but I think we're so high leveled and pumped up, like, difficulty-wise. I don't know that it matters. So, alright, that's it. There's a turn-in over here.
Greetings.
Well, I'm gonna start taking gear because my transmog, or my heirloom stuff stops scaling at 29, so... Yes, Chris. Hey, come in.
Ah, shit, my bags are full, so I didn't get the bonus loot, huh?
No! Did you already leave?
No, I'm still here.
Does it escrow it?
I have something from the postmaster. It may have.
Probably have time for one or two more. It depends on the server when they come down. I'm gonna see if there's anybody online right now who wants to come.
I haven't seen a server message yet. Anybody else?
No, it should be 40-ish minutes out still.
Anybody know what's going on? I haven't seen a. I haven't always paid attention, but I don't remember a Saturday like 2-hour maintenance window since
Battle.net's been actually kind of wonky the last couple days.
Yeah, I'd say they're doing
Sure,
something.
it has something to do with that.
Yeah.
You think there's something broken that they're trying to fix?
Oh yeah, something like that.
Right on, right on. Definitely had login server issues all last night.
Yeah, there was some weird stuff going on last night. I'll give us about 5 minutes just to see if anybody from the guild's available, and then we'll just scroll up and do another one. Who'd we lose? Oh, Kel.
Oh, I'm still here. I just left the instance group.
Oh, herp derp. That was my bad. I hadn't left yet.
Either I was focusing on Discord.
God, that Scorpion King mount. That is creepy.
Looks awesome when it gets to that point in the animation where it kind of tenses up and flexes, stands up straight.
Dude, I found a mount in my inventory which I had never taken a look at because it's just like hideous. But then it also has this really cool feature. Let me find it real quick while we're hanging out and waiting. I think this is the one. So this is just a gnarly looking beast that I would probably never ever ride just because it's just too gnarly. What I didn't know was it's also a flying beast and it's got frickin' Balrog wings.
The thing's badass. I think that's a rare dungeon mount.
I don't know where it came from.
That's a good undead fire mage mount.
Fuck yeah. Or like a demon hunter or something.
I could see a demon hunter because the Cerberus head kind of thing freaked me out. But the wings are like, oh man, this is awesome.
Undead fire mage would be tight on that.
That's the Diablo 4 mount.
Oh, is that what that is?
That's where that
Nice.
came from. Okay.
Very cool. So is that what I don't get by waiting to make them give it to me on Game Pass?
Probably, yeah.
They're like, screw you, you don't get this mount. Damn it!
Well, that's what they're doing too. To the they just announced at the Hearthstone thing. If you sign up for a Hearthstone account right now, you get a free mount. Hang on, I gotta put a cat outside.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I have to beat up.
Yeah, I got in and played a couple of matches against Jaina and Thrall, but it still didn't give it to me. I don't understand. I may be dumb. Korvac says it's nice to do a dungeon when you're running into it as part of your questing and leveling up, and he's definitely not wrong. That is definitely an awesome feature to have in like Final Fantasy when you run into a leveling dungeon or one of those little mini arena things.
All right, I'm back.
If you don't want to, or you can't get a group at that moment, the wait's too long, it's awesome to be able to do it with just, you know, an NPC group. So yeah, it'd be great to have that.
I wonder if we can do it without them level syncing. Didn't give me any errors. Okay, there we go. Let's see if this works. I don't see anything in the eye.
I think I may be too low.
4?
A 37 to be with us.
Does it matter? I thought it scaled when we used the Q.
It matters when you're queuing, I think.
I don't think he picked tank yet.
Yeah, it says he did in my chat. But it's definitely not, here, let me just, I can leave the queue. I'll level, if I click this, it should level sync us. I don't know that that did anything. You can't see them until you leave time walking or they enter it. Yeah, but I thought we did this the other day with somebody and it didn't matter. But it did have some wonkiness doing the queue.
This is the perfect time for that Patrick Stewart meme where he's like breaking into song. You know, oh, why would you make it hard for people to group up in your game?
There it goes. What is this place? Warpwood.
This is a
Warpwood Quarter. I've never heard of this place.
This is Fairless.
Oh, is this a classic?
Looks like it.
Oh, that's right.
Dire Mall? Oh, no.
Yeah, because this used to all be part of one.
Yeah.
And it's split up now. Okay.
A lot of quests. 5. I like it.
Get that, and bonfire, and I think I'm all set up. Oh, ready to go.
I didn't mean to share that quest.
That's not for here, right?
It didn't matter. I'm conditioned to just click yes automatically when somebody shares a quest. So,
all right, moving out. Oh no! Sorry, I was a little bit behind.
That's okay. Be right back.
There are so many quests. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done this place since the first, like when Classic first came out, like 4 years ago or something. Hang on, I got sidetracked. Spending points. I'll be right there. All right. Yeah, I think Korvac just said back when dungeon wings were mostly just player determined, because Lord of the Rings Online did it this way too, where they separated all the old dungeons into parts now. There's usually like 4 parts, 3 or 4 parts.
I think I figured out that in order to really tell the story of what it's like to level one character through all the expansions with level locking, you got to start out in Classic. And then take a clone of that character over to Retail. God, this place is massive.
It has been.
Yeah, and it's impressive because it's even just now we're just in a wing, you know, and it's still big for.
We going down this hallway?
I have no idea. I haven't been here in forever. I don't know this place. Looks like we might be because there's something down here to the right.
It's in here.
People and stuff. you're always talking about R&D when you do, you know, planning for your stuff. And it's like you definitely need a spreadsheet for this project. You know, when you're gonna start in Classic and then switch over with the clone character, and which expansions to level lock in and at what level, which quests to do, which ones to avoid.
Yes, if you're gonna go that deep, for sure. I don't have a spreadsheet yet, but I probably should have one. I always just I've been a journal entry kind of guy, so I use I probably have 50 or 60 of them saved up from over the years, but I have just a regular old cheap ass notebook, and I have like bookmarked pages that have like my overall. Here's like the 1 month goals, the 3 month goals, and then the day-to-day stuff is just like the pages, most of the pages. And then every day I just open it up to yesterday's page and I just start going down the list, and then if I need a reference point, I go back to the major bookmark section. It probably would be more efficient to set up in a spreadsheet, but I've never...
Oh man, don't change just because I said it.
No.
I love the way you do it. I mean, that's how I did my whole like music thing. Every song I ever wrote, every band I was ever in, both albums we made, I planned them all in notebooks like the 80s, you know?
The one thing I do use is I use a lot of Google Calendars, because that's the only way I keep track of my schedule. And a lot of alarms set up on my phone. And it's literally it's like if I don't hear an alarm for it, or if it doesn't pop in a notification on my calendar, then it doesn't get done. So the onus is on me to make sure that it's in the calendar, because if I forget to put it on the calendar or set an alarm for it, it's not happening. I'll forget.
See, I'm mildly misophonic for robotic sounds. Rings, bells, chimes, timers, buzzers, beeps. Any kind of robotic, like the number that you have dialed, that kind of shit just makes me crazy, and I get really agitated after a while. It's hard to control. I can do it, but it's hard. So yeah, I don't know how you do those alarms.
I think we're missing a boss.
Yeah, there's something behind us, it looks like. I don't know if it's up top or something. Or down below, something over here.
Maybe it's down low.
I don't think that's a boss right there. Oh, hang on, you guys went down.
I'm just taking a peek. Yeah, it's this way.
Was it down?
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I got a frog in my throat.
No worries.
It's a delicacy in some parts.
That startup I was working with, the last startup I worked with used, I mean, I can't remember what kind of a tracking program it was now off the top of my head, but it was something tied into Apple, because they were all huge Apple fans for their content calendar for all their writers and everything else. And it was slightly, I was really resistant using it, because I like just Google calendars and stuff on the calendar. I had to learn a whole new system when I was working with them for the way they were doing their all their scheduling, and then the tiers of everybody turning things in and what stage is at, and all the drop downs and all this other stuff. And it was like, yeah, this is chaos. I didn't care for it.
You ever been on a team that uses Slack?
Yep, we used Slack for our MMO project.
Or Mel practically lives in Slack.
Yep, I did for about 7 years.
My wife as well.
And then before that, it was Google Hangouts. And
still use that for a D&D group.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I was huge into G+ when it was available. And then over the years, that's just evolved to newer products. But Slack
I was sad to see it go.
I was, yeah, because we were getting huge numbers with social media at the time.
We just used it for all of our tabletop. It was so perfect. And then I shouted it out in a song, and they closed it down the next year. So.
It's all on you, man.
It's all my fault. I'm the main character, apparently.
What's up, Bam? Maduros did give me an idea though the other day, because he said he created a character just to level it up to 60 through dungeons alone, and I went, that actually sounds like a fun alt project.
Challenge accepted, right?
That's how I've been leveling up my priest.
Nice. Yeah, that actually for a healer character would be the way to go, because it takes that annoying grind out of the quest, because it's like, I don't want to have to run a DPS spec, I just want to heal.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Sleepy time. Oh, I'm being sacrificed. Save me. Don't tear off my horns. Don't cut off my nads. I don't want to be vaccinated. That probably went too far in the wrong direction.
Too far, man. Too far.
Well, in a joking manner, I'm talking about cows getting vaccinated, but, you know, every time you go to Dr. Cows, it's cut the horns off, castrate, and vaccinate. You do it all the same day. So just when they threw me on the table, that's what I flashed back to. But I realized other people have different reactions to the word vaccinate these days, so I gotta probably better
Yeah, that's
specify
true.
it.
Might trigger warning.
Rule 46.
I was talking about cows, not people.
That's what this group needs, though, as far as the static group goes. We need like a solid UFO encounter, but Warcraft style. Like
There
some
you go.
Draenei or something, like hovering over us, and we all scatter because we're cattle and cattle mutilations. Never mind.
I think I'm going the wrong way.
I have no idea.
Yep, this way.
It's like what are Draenei but Greys, right?
Might be a time for Fire in the Sky rewatch. Cattle probes.
You just need like a 10-minute training montage at the beginning with like Jeremy Corbell learning to shave.
I got him if you want to hold your mana, Kel. I guess it doesn't matter. We'll regen it fast enough.
Yep.
Excuse me.
And mana's not the commodity it used to be, guys. When you had to stare at the spell book just to regen.
I also noticed that I was watching somebody play Classic the other day, and they were all having to sit to med, and I was like, yeah, fuck that.
Yep. Like 5 solid minutes.
Yeah, they're just sitting there drinking potions over and over. It's like, nope, don't miss that at all.
On the other hand, that's when you spammed each other with languages and learned Draconic.
I probably am going to do a, when the Self-Found launches, I'm going to do a Dwarf just to level him through the Dunmurrow experience, because I think it's so much fun. That's a limited, I can do that in like 10 hours. It's a nice limited time series. Because it sounds, yeah, I would do that. I don't care for the classic experience, but that might be fun.
Dunmurrow's different now. They've changed it. It's still really good. It's just like there's this whole subplot with Cataclysm and like an elemental that got in, and
thought we got Pathers here.
I suppose that's just analogous to what we just experienced on the Taurens, though.
Yeah, I have no idea what's here now that wasn't here at launch. I feel like the Mulgore experience was very streamlined. I was very surprised that the Pandaren starting area, I got to level 15. I figured that would only be like a level 1 to 10 experience, and maybe it was only meant to be 1 to 10 back in the day, but now because of rest XP and everything, it's
I wish it would have just let you continue like it used to.
Well, I would assume it was if it was like a classic, Mistipinary classic, but the way it works now is because once you're out of the intro, you're technically in the game, and then if you want to do the rest of it, there's the server warning, by the way. If you want to do the rest of it, you have to physically choose the Mist of Pandaria campaign, which felt a little counterintuitive, but it makes sense.
Yeah, the only part that weirded me out was when they were like, "Oh, you're here to help," that kind of thing, and it's like, I'm Pandaren.
I'm here.
Yeah, it's like, what? My personal favorite, though, has got to be taking the level 1 character, or level 10 character anyway, through Shadowlands. It's like, hero, we need you. Yeah, I guess, sure. Nobody else was available today?
That's the last name, right? Oh, we got this. We can totally get this done before server shut down. Yeah, thanks, Bam. We got it. I appreciate that. We got 13 minutes.
We're racing a clock. It's like a mythic 0.1.
And now, I think if we just leave the dungeon and then come back, we can do the turn-ins at the entrance.
Yeah, teleport out, teleport in.
Teleport out, teleport in. It's definitely slowed way down because today we only got 2 levels. I only got 2 levels. How many did you get, Kel?
3.
Okay. Cool. Well, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Since the server's shutting down, congratulations on the ding-a-ling-a-lings. Congrats on 30, everybody who got it today.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Well, thanks, guys. Have a good Saturday. See you guys tonight for the raid.
Rock and roll.
Have a good
Yep.
day.
See you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Later.
And then for the stream, thanks for being here, everybody. That is essentially a wrap. I gotta figure out where to spend my point next. Servers are going down. I was gonna keep streaming today, but since the servers are down, that's why I started early. Because normally I keep going after we're finished with the Tauren adventures. But I'm also missing all my hang on. We're going to reload the UI because I'm missing all my tooltips for some reason all of a sudden. There we go. What does this look like? Boring. That's better. That's better. Definitely better. Got a lot of gear out of that. Like a whole bunch of stuff. Got some rings. Those are the only bags I got. I got the galoshes too. I forgot all about those in the previous dungeon. I probably need to go back and transmog all this stuff, but that's for another time. Cool. Well, I got to 32. Mr. Bean. After image, when you spend after your next word of glory. I don't like any of these, to be honest with you. Oh, that sounds kind of cool, though. That sounds like a toggleable during, yeah, Avenging Wrath. That sounds cool. Oh, yeah, we're definitely going to be using that. Cool. Well, that's my level up and everything else, everybody. I'm out. I may be back for an afternoon stream. I honestly don't know yet. It's 9 o'clock. I think I'm going to go take a nap. I probably need to do a YouTube short and a TikTok video before that, but then I'm going to go take a nap. And then when I wake up, if I feel good, I'm going to do another stream, but I also got to do video production today because I got to get videos ready for tomorrow, and I've got to do R&D for the raid tonight. So I may or may not stream this afternoon. It just depends on how I feel. What I may end up doing is just getting towards the evening, and maybe I'll start at 6 o'clock and stream up to the raid, and then go offline right before we do the raid. So maybe I'll be back, maybe I won't. I don't know. Stay tuned. There's tons of premieres anyway going out on YouTube today, so even if I'm not live, there's plenty of videos you can go watch today. Thanks for those of you who are being here. If you were new people, don't forget I multi-stream on YouTube and Twitch, so you get to pick where you watch when I'm live. Usually noon central, but Saturdays are an exception. We do early morning because we have the touring group. And once we're finished with these guys, we're going to roll into something else. I don't know what it'll be. Maybe it'll be another Enshrouded adventure. We're doing Enshrouded on Sundays at noon. So that's the normal start time is around noon. And then I'm doing a mixture of World of Warcraft, mostly World of Warcraft, occasionally some Baldur's Gate 3. And I just started a Pillars of Fraternity 2 Deadfire playthrough, the first episode of which is airing today. That is me getting prepped for Avowed, which is going to happen in the fall. So I've got 6 months. That playthrough is going to be very casual, once a week or so. Anyway, stay tuned for all the stuff, everybody. Join the Discord. Come join us on the Moonguard server if you want. If you want to check out last night's guild meeting, that video went out at midnight. It's up on the YouTube channel. It's also in the Discord, the guild Discord, in the announcements section. See everybody later.